Oh, hey guys, this is Nick here, and as you can see, this phone is so big that it just totally covers my big head, so you can see right there. But anyways, what we're going to do in this video is basically we're going to take this big monster phone, you see, and we're going to compare it to everyday objects that you may see, as well as several smartphones that I currently have in the arsenal of smartphones. So if you guys want to see really how big this thing truly is, now I know you've seen an unboxing, you can kind of get a perspective of, wow, this thing is huge. But let's kind of put it into even more perspective in this little fun size comparison video. And we can see how big this Bigfoot really is. So let's get into that right now. Grab a cup of tea and let's go. So what is up, guys? This is Nick here from Everything Tech, and in this episode what we're going to have is a kind of a fun video, the BLU Studio 7.02, and we're going to have a real life size comparison just to show you this phone next to real objects and devices. So let me put this tablet stand off to the side. Let's get that out of the way, and let's get this kicked off. So let's start off with the ZTE Z Max 2. We did show this in the unboxing, but for all of you who haven't seen that, we're just going to show it again. So there's the Z Max 2, and both of these phones have a similar texture in the back, but we're going to get into this device's all the internal specifications, everything in the full review, but we don't need a full review to do a life-size comparison. So as you can see, let's go over to the side, 5.5-inch phone, and the Z Max 2 has some pretty big, wide dimensions, so this just goes to show how huge this phone really is. You can power the screen on, you can still see that the ZTE Z Max 2 is right in there. So let's put that off to the side. Let's see what else we have here. We have an LG Optimus G Pro, another 5.5-inch screen, and you can see right there, boom, just ridiculous in size. There's another 5.5-inch phone. Now, before you guys are prepared to burst out laughing, check out the iPhone 4S next to this phone right here. Oh my lordy. The iPhone 4S is like the BLU Studio's little child, you know, from years ago. But honestly, the iPhone 4S has a way better build quality than this phone. But this phone was $650 when it started. This one is, you know, $129 or $119, something like that. And yeah, so basically there's a 3.5-inch phone next to a BLU Studio 7.02. So let's get out of here, little boy. And then we're gonna put that over there. What about the slightly bigger iPhone 5S? Yeah, it has a case on it. Who cares? Check it out. Yeah, so the iPhone 4S grew a leg or two on the iPhone 5S, and as you can see, still very tiny phone here. One finger phone, the iPhone 5S. Two-hand phone here on the BLU Studio 7.02. Lots of screen real estate here. So as you can see, just very small. Let's see what else we got. Let's do something a little bit different here. What about some colored pencils? You guys like to draw? Well, guess what? We got some colored pencils here on the channel today. So if you like getting colorful, here we go. But basically, it's the size of a box of colored pencils. Whoa, it's a little bit bigger. Wow, this is bigger than a box of colored pencils. So I know you guys got some colored pencils, and if you do, it's bigger than a 12-pack of colored pencils. Okay, so just so you know, except for the little tab up here. But sometimes we rip the tab off so we can just go ahead and find our colors that we want. But basically, the BLU Studio 7.02 is as tall as a box of colored pencils and as wide. So let's put the colored pencils off to the side real quick. And let's get into the next thing that we're going to do. So here is a journal. Now, I don't know the actual dimensions on this journal. Who cares? But this is a gold journal right here. This phone also comes in gold. I'll leave the link down below in the description, like the color of this journal. But as you can see, not quite as big as a journal, but almost as tall as a journal. So if you like carrying around a journal in your pocket, if it even fits, you have yourself a journal phone here. They should have called it the BLU Journal phone. Okay, let's put that off to the side, or put it back where it was. And let's get into the next thing here. The Amazon Kindle Fire. Yes, we showed this in unboxing, but for all you haven't seen. Now, the Kindle Fire is a lot heavier actually than this. And but overall, it's a little bit wider, as you can see, just a little bit wider than the Amazon Kindle Fire tablet for 39 bucks. And yeah, basically same size as that though, a lot lighter though, so it feels more like a phone than the Kindle Fire feels more like a tablet due to its weight. but those are really close in size, as you can see there, guys. So let's put that one off to the side and let's kick this into high gear. So what about this book right here, Superfoods, the top 50 best foods for you. Now, depending on your diet, that's all cool, but let's see how big this is next to this. So basically, here's a little, this is a good size book you might read. And yeah, basically, as you can see, it's not quite as big as a book, but geez, does it take up a large diameter in the book. If you take this out and you put like the, let's say a more normal size phone, like the Samsung Galaxy S5 in there, it only takes up that little section. But if you put the BLU Studio, bam, it just takes up a whole big, huge section. So let's put that off to the side now. And let's see about the Samsung Galaxy S5, a more 5-inch standard phone. Not standard, flagship, but as you can see, and the S5 is no small little kid. This is a big boy right here too. So you gotta have pretty big hands to rock this one-handed, the S5, which I do. You can see my massive hands, hello. And then, yeah, basically, you can see this thing is just rocking everything and just, you know, it's huge. So what about my Steve Jobs book? Shout out to Steve Jobs. What do you guys think about Apple after Steve Jobs' death? Personally, I think they're not declining, but I think that they're not up to the standard they used to be with Steve Jobs. Basically, you can see that's the BLU Studio next to the Steve Jobs book, almost the size of the cover. Not even kidding. Okay, let's put that off to the side. And what about oatmeal? Do you guys have some oatmeal in your everyday life? Well, basically, this phone's almost the size of an oatmeal box, as you can see right there. Oh shit, I'm running out of oatmeal. Damn, I think I gotta get to the, you know, we gotta go to the store later, get some more apples and cinnamons. Okay, let's just put that off to the side. Gotta write that down in my Google Keep list. Okay, let's put this over here. And what about the Moto G, the original Moto G? Here's a box of the Moto G. Bam. And yeah, the Moto G's box is nothing. And what about the phone itself? Let's get the Moto G out of there. This is the first Moto G from the original market. And bam, I mean, you can't really see it on that angle, but as you can see, the little one-handed ergonomic Moto G just getting destroyed in size by the BLU. But I think we kind of get the gist already of how big the BLU really is. Let's put it next to a 10-inch tablet. As you can see, of course, a 10-inch tablet is going to just destroy the BLU in size. But man, is it up there? It's like, do you really need a phone or a tablet if you get this phone? And the answer to that question is no. If you get this phone, you literally don't need to buy a tablet. It's just what it is. And if you do, it's because you just love technology all day, every day. And that's why we keep bringing videos your way, because that's what we love over here. I know you guys do. And let's see one more thing before we wrap up this video. It's getting pretty long, although very fun, is the BLU Studio box. Okay, and you can see when you first get this device, the box just lets you know, like, you're getting the big boy. The minute you get the box, you know it's going down. You're like, yep, oh yeah, I just got a big old phone. But some people are like, oh no, my hands can't fit around that baby. But if you do have huge hands, you're gonna be all good. But basically, that's it, guys. I don't want to make this video no 10 minutes long. Nobody got time for that. And let's just wrap it up right here. So the full review of this baby will be coming soon on the device. I might do a camera review as well before I return the device, because I'm not going to keep this. It's just not functional for my lifestyle, but it may be for you. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, please go ahead, hit that thumbs up down below. And check out the unboxing video. I'll leave that link down below in the description. Link up in the right-hand corner for a card, and up in the left-hand corner for annotation. I will also link the Samsung Galaxy Tab A review that you've seen in this video. And also, I want to mention that I don't know if you've seen my video before that the iPhone 4S is dead. She's dead. She died, but guess what? After 2 battery failures, I popped her open the other night, and I put another battery in here, and we are good to go. So I will be doing a little bit more coverage on iPhone 4S. I know a lot of you don't really care about this phone, but there are over 800 million iPhones on the market. 4%, almost 5% of the market still rocks the 4S. So that's like 36 million iPhones out there that are 4Ss. So there's quite a huge market for this phone, and the whole point of this channel is to help everybody out. So basically, we're going to do 9.2.1 review on that soon. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Be well and peace.